Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
Axel jam si Wave.
Yo, Abla, yo luta do dede. Luta mo nulo jël moto nga andil ma xaalis. Hello? Ano lay waxal?
Bësal mu fine.
What?
Bësal mu fine.
Oh, yes!
Wave Axina Gambia. Deposit and withdraw money, pay bills and buy mobile credit without fees. Transfer money wherever in the country for only 1% fee. Ak Wave. Bësal mu fine. Wave. Your money is yours.
40 years ago, Ecobank was born from a bold vision to build a truly Pan-African bank that could connect communities, empower businesses, and drive regional integration. Today, with a footprint in more than 30 countries and a reputation for innovation, Ecobank is celebrating 4 decades of service, and Ecobank Gambia is marking the moment with pride. From digital banking to trade finance, from youth entrepreneurship to financial inclusion, the bank has become a key player in Gambia's economic landscape. Well, joining us now is the Managing Director of Ecobank Gambia Limited to reflect on the journey, unpack the strategy, and share what the next chapter holds for Gambian customers. Mr. John Nyaba, welcome to West Coast Radio and Coffee Time, precisely.
Thank you very much, Peter, and good morning to you, and good morning to your cherished listeners and viewers across the Gambia. We appreciate the moment and the time that you are giving to us. With me is my colleague, Maria Majalo, who is the head of consumer banking for Ecobank Gambia.
Fantastic.
Thank you once again.
Good morning, Mariam, and welcome too.
Good morning, Peter. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, Ecobank customers. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to be here today to discuss the 40th anniversary that we are celebrating. Thank you.
Fantastic. 40 years in Africa. 40 is no small number. Yeah. As Ecobank marks this anniversary, you may wish to start by talking briefly about the bank's journey, focusing, of course, on the role it plays in the lives of Gambians. In other words, what this milestone means for Ecobank and its customers in this country.
Thank you, Peter, for this question. 40 years ago, the founders of Ecobank thought it wise to establish a Pan-African bank. The vision started with the establishment of the parent company, which is Ecobank Transnational Incorporated, located in Lomé in Togo. And from that vision of with the establishment of Ecobank Transnational Incorporated, for short, it is called ETI. Mm-hmm. Then the establishment of the various subsidiaries started with the first incorporation of Ecobank Togo in 1988. Then by 2007, that vision found its way into the Gambia. So from 2007, ETI, through Ecobank Gambia, started serving the citizens of Africa. Bear in mind that the purpose for which Ecobank was established with the vision and purpose of establishing a world-class bank that fosters the socio-economic development and financial integration across the African continent. So we see this purpose as a call to duty, not just providing banking service, because we have to, first of all, understand the needs of the citizens of the African continent and therefore for Gambia for that matter. Mm-hmm. We've come this far, and therefore we've had our ups and downs, but in all, it has been positive.
And do you feel you understand the needs of Gambians?
The needs of Gambians we understand to some extent. I must say we understand. But we also have to bear in mind that the needs of every society keeps on changing and shifting. Mm-hmm. So that means that we need to stay very close to the citizens and the people that we are serving to continue to, dimension and follow the shifting, appetites, and ensuring that we are serving them to the best of our abilities.
Fantastic. Mariama, we started the conversation with the jingle on Ecobank at 40. So what does this campaign mean for Gambians? What's unique about the campaign?
Thank you, Peter. The campaign is not just for Ecobank to celebrate. We also have our customers in mind. Today, if a customer opens an Ecobank Express account on the mobile app or on USSD by dialing *1326, just funding it by $400, we will automatically reward you with $400 by crediting your Express account. So that is amazing, Peter. We're just not celebrating, but also having in mind the customers that we are dealing with. Because without those customers, there is no Ecobank, there is no 40 celebration. So really, and we also have the salary advance. The salary advance for every customers that we currently have, and you request for the salary advance through the USSD by dialing *1326#. You will get the approval and your processing fee will be waived. You will not be charged any processing fee, is zero. So these are some of the promotions that we have had and we are providing for the customers so that they feel being part of the celebration and not just to celebrate because we want to celebrate.
Mm-hmm. And John, how does this 40th anniversary celebration, the 40th anniversary, align with the bank's vision for the future?
Yes, in terms of alignment with our vision, we are on course because at the end of the day, the socio-economic development of Africa is a heavy vision. Financial integration across Africa is a heavy vision. Mm-hmm. So in celebrating the 40th anniversary, whatever we are doing, we are reconnecting to our purpose to ensure that we are achieving or reconnecting the citizens of Africa, reconnecting the citizens in Gambia on a platform that they can transact seamlessly through our digital channels to ensure that the life of the citizens in Gambia are improved in the positive direction. So that vision is not lost. That purpose is not lost. Because normally we tell ourselves that the potential of Africa is not tomorrow's promise, it's today's possibility. If it has to be done, why not do it today, but wait and say, want to do it tomorrow? For Ecobank, we've taken upon ourselves that responsibility, knowing that the potential is there, but it's not a promise for tomorrow, but it's a possibility for today. This generation of Ecobankers want to serve this generation of Gambians and Africans for that matter. And therefore, whatever we have to do to make life easier for the current generation of Gambians and Africans, we'll do it today. We will not wait and do it tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Using our digital footprint, digital platforms, the mobile app, the Omni Lite, the Omni Plus, we've set it up in such a way that it caters to everybody. The person in Basse, the person in Banjul, the person in... you can connect to any person in Africa, within Gambia, across Africa, in a very seamless manner.
You've set them all up. What has the feedback been like? Are people, expressing satisfaction with all these, digital possibilities you've put at their fingertips?
Yes. We've had very positive feedbacks. For example, recently, maybe you may be aware, we've not launched it fully yet. Mm-hmm. We just introduced what we call the cash.
We like breaking news on this program, so break the news here first.
Okay, we just introduced what we call the cash deposit machines. We have them at the head office branch as we speak now. Normally, if you want to deposit cash, you have to come into the banking hall and see a human teller and then hand over your cash to the person, and the person will then count your cash and then, credit your account. Mm-hmm. We say no. Technology for machines are there to receive this cash and credit and count it and credit your account immediately. So we introduced them in the Gambia, being the first bank in Gambia to do so. And we are also proud to say even within the Ecobank countries in the 33 countries, let's say 35, because we are in 35 African countries and then 4 international countries. Within the 35 African countries where Ecobank operates, after the pilot, when it was piloted in Kenya, immediately after the pilot, we made sure that Gambia became the first country after the pilot to receive these machines. And we are very proud to provide this technology in the Gambia, being the first in Gambia, within even the Ecobank African countries outside of Kenya.
Well done.
But then that's not to say that we've not received criticisms. We see criticisms as positive feedback. It helps us to improve upon what we do. For example, this idea of bringing on board this cash deposit machine was to resolve a very important problem that we were having within the banking halls, where occasional congestion takes place. So we said, no, we can decouple or decongest the banking halls by introducing these cash deposit machines. And so far, I was there. When the customer came, I took the customer through to deposit the cash, and the customer started screaming, "Ecobank has done it again!" Ecobank. That's what the customer was saying. The Ecobank has done it again. Yeah. So these are some of the highlights for the celebration, and we thank our customers, we thank the Gambians, we thank everybody who is supporting us in this journey.
Fantastic. Thank you. Let's go back to campaigns, Mariama, and talk about the Remittance Back to School campaign. What is it all about? Today we launched the Ecobank at 40 on Coffee Time, but before this we've been running the Back to School campaign. What's the campaign all about?
Yes, Peter, we all know that Remittance, Gambia, most of the families, they depend on Remittance. Most of our family members.
I think even Gambians who have not been to school now, when you say Remittance, they understand what it means.
So most of our family members are out there and they do support us, especially during this time when we know that a lot of parents are preparing to send their kids back to school. So this is what we decided at Ecobank. We said for every parent that receive their remittance in any of our branches or any of our express points, what we will do, we'll provide you with an exercise book whereby at least one part of the stress that parents do have when their kids are going back to school is being resolved by giving you a branded exercise book whereby you can give to your kids, at least for the first time, that Ecobank is taking care of.
Okay, so schools reopen next week, and maybe after a week or so, the campaign ends. But you would want, remittances to continue flowing through the bank. Why should people send their remittances through Ecobank? What's so special about Ecobank?
Thank you. Our promotions are ongoing. It's not just only on school, during school. During the Tobaski, what we did, we also did a very huge promotions. We provided ramps for some of those parents or those family members that receive their remittance. So it's an ongoing remittance. It's an ongoing promotions that we'll be doing. So even after the school after school is open and we have provided the exercise book, we'll still continue to do the promotions for the parents and for the customers of Ecobank.
Maybe John can, add to this. If you found yourself in the U.S. and, before a group of Gambians and you're encouraging them to send money to the Gambia, and you want them to send it through Ecobank, and somebody says to you, what's so unique about sending remittances through Ecobank? What will you tell them?
Okay. First of all, I will just want the Gambians in the diaspora to understand one thing. Sending money, remittance through Ecobank is very fast. Whether if you even come into our banking halls, there's a priority lane for those receiving remittance. You don't have to even join the queue. Once you enter in, you say you want to receive remittance, straightforward, you get instant service. Just also mention that we also have a partnership with the RIA, and in that partnership, we've integrated with RIA in such a way that you can also go onto the RIA platform, and then you can send the remittance directly into an Ecobank account. So if for people who already have, if you're beneficiaries who are already have, let me say, existing customers of Ecobank, you can do direct to account remittance transfer, and those people can easily go to our ATMs and then withdraw the cash. Even for those who are not even existing customers of Ecobank, just call them and ask them to even immediately open an Express account. Because the Express account, within 5 minutes, you don't need to come to the bank. Within 5 minutes, you can open an Express account. And once that number goes to the person in the diaspora, within few minutes, it goes to the person's, to the real platform, and then the money comes, into the account, and then the person can come in at any time and then withdraw the cash, either through the branches or through our ATM machines. So we've done it in such a way that you can do it, without coming directly to the bank. But then for the other remittance platforms like Western Union, that integration process has not been finalized yet, so that one you have to still come into the banking hall and then receive the cash. But as I said, there's a priority lane for it, and you don't need to come and join the queue. You just come in remittance, and the instant you take your cash, and then you are off.
As long as it's remittance, you are treated like a VIP. Or VVVIP. Everybody's a VIP at Ecobank, isn't it?
Everyone is. No, we understand the remittance, dynamics, and therefore it's more of a triple or quadruple V with the P.
Mariama, we just spoke about the back to school campaign promo. How is Ecobank making it easier for parents to pay their school fees?
Okay, today, if, for example, you are earning a salary and there is a shortfall, for example, if you're having 1 or 2 kids, of course, we all know that it's very expensive when it's back to school because there are so many things that we need to buy. So a parent can walk into our banking hall or use our mobile app by dialing *1326#, request for a salary advance, and that will be approved. You will not be charged any processing fee. The money will be disbursed to your account. Then you can withdraw by using our ATMs, by using our express points, and then go and sort your kit seamlessly without even walking into the branch. So these are some of the things that we have put in place to make sure that parents have convenience at their space to be able to take care of their family needs.
So they get only a month's salary in advance?
Yes, but it's renewable. You can it's available for 3 months and 6 months. So you can renew it every month. It's there. If you need it, you can have it. If you don't need it, it's there, but it's approved for 6 months or 3 months, and it's in your account.
Okay, so that benefits the parent.
Yes.
What about, do you have any benefits for institutions, schools?
Yes, we do. Today, most of the schools that we do have that are banking with us, there is a program that we have for them. They can walk into the bank, and then we'll provide salary advance for them or advances on their account, so that, because we know that they'll be expecting school fees at the end of the term, so we can pre-finance them and make sure that if there is any renovations that they need to do, if there are any construction that they need to do, we can pre-finance that so that they can have seamless process with their school reopening.
Okay. Is there any other way that the bank is helping schools?
Yes.
As you know, education is key, even in the first world.
That's very important. Part of our social responsibilities, it's really focused on school. About 2 years ago, we went to Latrikunda Junior Secondary School. We branded and promoted their lab. It was not in a very good condition. So we went there and sponsored the lab. Today, if you go there, you will see kids that are having computers and also learning information technology, which is very key. We were also in Basse last year at one of the big schools in Basse, and what we did was we refurbished one of their departments, and really the kids are benefiting when it comes to that.
Mm-hmm. It's an opportunity, John, to expand on the bank's corporate social responsibility. Apart from education, what other areas are you supporting the government of the Gambia in its development efforts?
Okay. Yes, so education for Ecobank, we see it as the pillar for the future, because if you don't educate the children or the young ones of today, that means that we are mortgaging the future of the country. So we tend to focus a lot on education. As you rightly mentioned, we did Latikunda School last 2 years. Last year, we had Kobakunda lower basic and lower schools in Basse. We refurbished the ICT lab, providing them with almost 20 computers, power backup, 3 kVA power backup. We also provided multi-purpose printers, and then also photocopiers to the Regional Education Directorate. Last year also, together during the AFCON, we sponsored the national football team. And also various institutions within the country. So last year, we spent almost $5 million on the various sponsorships within the country. For this year, Ecobank Day, we are also still in the area of AI technology. Learning with children with disabilities. That's where the focus this year is on. So within the shortest possible time, we'll come up with the selected school or schools. So we are working towards that, and a lot of money will be spent in that area. Having said that, we are also supporting the country in various areas. I mean, even if you look at some of our loans that we are giving out to certain sectors that others see to be very risky and they don't want to touch. But these are core to the lifting up of the economy.
Sectors like
agriculture. Okay, agri contributes 20% to the Gambian economy, by way of GDP. Mm-hmm. Trade contributes about 60%. But we think that there's a lot of potential in agri, but it's also seen as a very high-risk area. That's where the heavy lifting is.
Because it's rain-fed, it's dependent on the rainfall, and rainfall patterns have been very precarious recently.
Yes, but we have a blessing from God by way of the river Gambia that is there. So we are looking for opportunities. Actually, we've cited some clients within that sector that we are supporting. There's also livestock. We are going to those areas, ensuring that we are providing the needed funding to ensure that those players in those sectors are supported so that the economy can grow. Because if you support somebody in the livestock sector, if you support somebody in the, the crop sector, that means that you are providing employment to the country. If that business expands, they will employ more people, and then the economy will grow, and then Gambia then prospers. So these are some of the heavy lifting that we are doing. Not also forgetting the fact that we also pay a lot of taxes to the government. Last year alone, we paid over $420 million in taxes, and this year is going to be more. So when we talk of the purpose of Ecobank, the socio-economic development, these are some of the things that we are doing in our own small way to contribute to the development of the countries in which we operate. And then the financial integration bit that we mentioned. At the end of the day, we don't say we are doing things the Gambian way or the African way. We benchmark ourselves to world-class standards. Always question ourselves, whatever we are doing, is it being done? Because if it has to be done, it has to be done well.
Absolutely. You're doing the CSR very well, but for people who might think, rather than just give out the money to the scorpions or whatever, leave it to government, to take care of the scorpions. That's their responsibility. Give profit to your shareholders. Why is corporate social responsibility important for an institution like Ecobank?
Yes, so this again comes back to reconnecting to our purpose, because we know that the government cannot do it alone. No country has prospered by just allowing the government to do the government has a role to play. But if you say you want to leave the burden in the society to the government alone, then there will be a problem. The private sector has a role to play. And for us, we look at our purpose and we see it as marching orders to ensure that whatever we have to do to support the country, we do it through the corporate social responsibility activities that we embark on from time to time, from year to year, impacting critical areas that we think will help, take off the burden on the government, take off the burden in society, and then also pushing the country forward in a positive direction.
Mm-hmm. And just to redirect the conversation back to the reason why you are here, Ecobank at 40, there will be a few customers who may not benefit from this promotion, this campaign, based on remittances. How, does Ecobank plan to involve Gambians who, one, may not be banking with Ecobank, but, Ecobank operates in the country generally, and everybody has to be aware that it's 40 years since the bank was first created. How do you plan to involve them in the 40-year anniversary celebrations?
Okay. So this celebration covers, cuts across every aspect of the society.
That's good.
We are not leaving anybody out. So I will encourage the various listeners to be on the lookout. We don't want to spill out all the beans here. But then virtually, basically what is happening is that besides the campaigns that we are running, we'll be coming up with various programs, and those programs will touch on various lives and those slides will definitely testify to the good things that are coming out from this 40th anniversary celebration. Normally, internally, we say this 40th anniversary is like Ecobank 4.0. That's the version 4.0 of Ecobank. So with version 4.0, that means that we are moving from a lower version to a higher version of ourselves. And that version, we want it to impact the whole of Gambia and therefore for the whole of Africa. So those programs will be announced, in the course of time. Some of them for our customers, some of them will be to the general society, some of them to various categories of schools within the country.
No one left out.
No one left out, yeah.
All right. We have just about 2 minutes, Mariama. In 1 minute, how would you like to bring this conversation to an end? Maybe a special message to your customers?
Thank you, Uncle Peter. My MD earlier said, Africa's making is not in the future. It's today, it's happening, Uncle Peter. So traditional banking, yes, I believe in it. But where technology is going today, we need to have shifts in the way we think and the way we do things. Ecobank is here to stay. Ecobank is here to serve the Gambians and to serve Africa in general. So we will be very brave in bringing out very good products for our customers, products that nobody will think of, that it is possible to have it in the Gambia. We are also passionate to make sure that we go beyond expectations to serve the customers. Our commitment, it's overwhelming. We're here to stay. Thank you.
Fantastic. And once again, John, congratulations on 40 years of Ecobank. What would be your final message this morning?
Yeah, my final message is that 40 years, they say life begins at 40.
No, they say now life begins at 60. So
it's at 60.
You better aim for 60.
Yes, so if it actually begins at 60 or 40, for us, that means that at this particular moment in our journey, in the life of an individual or an institution, it's a remarkable moment because you have gone through your ups and downs. You've learned from your mistakes, and then you've become a better person or a better institution. For us, based on the purpose that we envisioned from the beginning, we never said we are going to retreat. Despite the challenges that we face in the various countries that we operate, we don't give up. We say Africa is our home, Gambia is our home. Others may come and go, but for us, where are we going to? So we have to make sure that we make Gambia a better place, we make Africa a better place. Maybe you may not know, but then for the first 4 years of Ecobank, we had our fair share of challenges. Capital disappeared. We ran on negative capital.
Oh, wow.
The ETI, based on its commitment, had to bring in fresh capital to recapitalize Ecobank Gambia. And that's where we are today. Our parent never gave up on us, so we in Gambia can also give up on Ecobank Gambia. So this encourage the businessman out there. If you are having a business and that business is facing challenges, once you think that it's a positive business, don't give up. Stay the course, and then the business will thrive. Just also let our customers know that we have various products for them once we celebrate this journey. We have, we talk about our cards, Visa cards, Pan-African cards. Everything is there. I will encourage customers, for those who are not traveling outside of Gambia or outside of Ecobank present countries, stick to the Pan-African card. There's a pack card that's more cost-effective. You can download our virtual cards from the mobile app. You can use it for online transactions, which is also very cost-effective. So our products, we can say, during this 40th anniversary, can be used by everybody within Gambia. So we encourage every customer, every Gambian to watch out the Ecobank space, our digital products, and use them. So together we can position and move Gambia forward and move Africa forward. Thank you very much, Peter.
Congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Come again. That's John Nyaba, Managing Director of Ecobank Gambia Limited. And he was accompanied by Mariama Jallo. It's coffee time with Peter Gomez.
Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
Axel James way.
yow Ablaye yow lu tax doo dee dégg lu tax mënuloo jël moto nga andil ma xaalis hello xana lay waxaat
Bësal mu fine.
What?
Bësal mu fine.
Oh, yes!
Wave Accina Gambia. Deposit and withdraw money, pay bills and buy mobile credit without fees. Transfer money wherever in the country for only 1% fee. At Wave, Bësal mu fine. Wave, your money is yours.